Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon-to-be #1 YouTube host. All right, family. Lady Red came to me today and said, I want some homemade hamburgers. I don't want them on the Big Easy. I don't want them in the air fryer. I want some smoke in my life. So, all right, family, what we're going to do, what we have done, we pulled out the old school barbecue pit. If you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know how I acquired that barbecue pit. That was a roadside find. So, family, we're going to go ahead, fire up some charcoal. We're going to get this fire going. Takes about 10 minutes using the process that I use. And we'll be right back to get those old school burgers going and get some smoke in Lady Red's life. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, fam, it is extremely windy out here today. I don't know what's going on with the weather here in the last couple of months, but everything has been abnormal. It's been abnormally hot, abnormally cold, abnormally windy. Family, if you've been around the channel for any length of time, you'll know. Ooh, I don't know, this thing is old. I don't know if this one's gonna, there we go. Let's see if she'll fire. Let's see if this will fire up on its own. Nope. Booyah. All right, family. If y'all have been around the channel for a while, you've seen my technique of starting charcoal before. If you haven't, if you're new to the channel, this is how I do it. I have one of my old Coleman stoves. I call it my sacrificial stove because if anything happens to it due to this technique, I don't really care. It's $20. I've had it for years. But so far, so good. I put my charcoals in my charcoal starter, put them on top of the Coleman stove. I leave my grill supported about halfway over. It's sturdy, it's not going anywhere. When those charcoals get up to temperature at about 10 minutes, I dump them on top of charcoal, an equal amount that I have in the bottom of the barbecue pit, and boom, we got fire, baby. So family, we're gonna let this do its thing for about 10 or 15 minutes. We're gonna dump it in the barbecue pit. And so meantime, we're going in to get those burgers seasoned up and ready to go. Y'all stand by, family. We'll be right back. Thumbnail. All right, fam, it's been about 10 minutes and you can see that flame is coming up through the top of those charcoal, so they are about ready. A little pro tip, with two pro tips. One, we got a lot of wind coming out of the east, headed west, so I put the lid on top of my charcoal starter to block some of that wind to get that fire going. It appears to be working. Pro tip number two, and I did not record this, but if you cook a lot, you probably already know this. The meat that we got was very lean, the ground beef. So what we did was, and this was a recommendation of Lady Red, we added 1 egg and some crackers. And that is going to create moisture and keep the hamburgers moist. One other thing I'm gonna try today is, I'm gonna take a little bit of butter and put it in the center of the hamburger. I've seen on TikTok, YouTube, different places where they've taken a cube of ice and put it in the middle of the burger to create moisture. I like butter flavor, so I'm going to try just a little bit of butter in the middle of that burger to see if that'll create some moisture as well. All right, family, y'all stand by. We're going to go ahead and dump these charcoals in the barbecue pit, let it do its thing for a minute or two, and then we're going to go ahead and put those burgers on when it gets down to about 350 degrees and make it happen. Family, y'all stand by for some good old school burgers. We'll be right back. All right, family. As y'all can see, first of all, it's kind of windy out here, so excuse the background noise and the wind. There's a lot of vehicles going by as well. You can see I put the Coleman stove and the charcoal starter off in the corner on a piece of wood so I don't catch my yard on fire. Safety first. We go ahead and put our lid on, open up our vent. They're open, and we're gonna wait for that thing to come up to temperature and settle out at about 350. It's probably gonna go up to 400 or 500, and then we'll let it settle back down. We'll go ahead and put our burgers on. Family, once again, old school, smoky, regular hamburgers on an old school barbecue pit. Weber, that's all we were looking for. Family, stand by. But smoky goodness. All right, fam, along with these old school smoke burgers, we're doing corn on the cob, Lady Red's favorite. So we're gonna do this corn on the cob 2 different ways. The first way, I put a little salt on the corn on the cob. We're gonna put a little bit of butter. I say a little bit of butter, probably about 1/4 of a stick, in the aluminum foil with the corn. This is unsalted butter. Probably better if it was salted, because nothing goes better with buttered corn than salt. So we got 2 of the little half sticks of corn on the cob. We're gonna wrap it up in the aluminum foil. And when that fire gets up to temperature, matter of fact, it's at about 250 degrees now, so it's no time like the present to go ahead and put it on. I went ahead and closed that up a little bit to see can we get that up to temperature. Now the second way, we're gonna take that corn on the cob, simply salt it, and put it directly on the grill. All right, family, y'all stand by. We'll be right back. All right, fam, we're gonna go ahead. It is windy as heck out here, so I think I'm just gonna form these burger patties in my hand. I'm going to put these corn on the cob on there, just open grill, and we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. Family, y'all stand by, and I'll be right back. Fam, look at that smoke. Mama should be happy. She wanted smoke, heat, well done, old school burger. That's what we giving her. All right, family, let me give y'all a close-up. Check that out. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, got a little flare up there. go ahead and smother that out. All right, family, most of the people who watch this channel are not children. They're grown-ups. All my numbers say we're in the 50, 55, 60-year-old range. There's a few 30, 35-year-olds. But if you're new to barbecuing, y'all know, y'all seen the technique. That's what I use. It works for me. And so far, it's been successful throughout the years. The way I start my fire, the way I start my charcoal. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put the butter in the middle of those burgers, but I really don't think it was necessary. When I put those crackers in there and the egg, it gave it the necessary amount of moisture. So family, we're gonna go ahead, about 2 of those burgers are ready to come off. So we're gonna go ahead and pull those off here in the really near future and keep this party going. Family, stand by. Family, only the best for Lady Red. Booyah! All right, fam. 2 or 3 of these burgers should be about ready to go. When I fired up the camera last time, one of the things I want to tell the younger crowd or the beginning barbecuer about zones. There's a hot zone and a cold zone, and that's the premier way to barbecue. So I got the first burgers I put on are mainly in the hot zone, and then I got a cold zone or a medium zone back toward the back of the grill. When I rotate those burgers and I think they're about done, I pull them back and kind of put them on the cold zone and let them kind of just get smoky and let the smoke do the work. All right, family, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pull 2 of these burgers, take them inside the Lady Red, let her do her thing, and then we're gonna bring this video in for a landing. And family, I put my buns on top of the meat on the hot zone. I found that was the best way to get those buns nice and crispy and keep them moist along with the burger. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull the corn on the cob. I think that's about ready. Let's get at a good look. Bam. Bam. Woo-hoo. Check it out. All right, fam. That is an old school barbecue for you. No gadgets, no nothing. Just a regular barbecue pit and a guy and his charcoal. All right, family. If y'all enjoyed this video, y'all know what to do. Give your boy a thumbs up, and I will catch y'all in the next video.